that after single-handedly building Caldwell Group into what it is today, they would turn around and call me dead weight. At that thought, my anger surged. Right then and there, I decided to confront Gregory Caldwell face-to-face and ask him clearly whether the Caldwell family was planning to turn their backs on me. If he continued to let Vivian serve as chairman, I wouldn't mind sending the Caldwell family right back to where they were 3 years ago. Wait, just as I turned to leave, Marcus's voice called out, "You're just going to leave like that?" I slowly turned back around and looked toward the stage. What? Is Marcus planning to invite me to stay for dinner? Marcus stared at me with a wicked grin for a long moment before speaking. "Before you go, you need to leave the company's property behind." I narrowed my eyes and met his gaze directly. "I already gave you my badge. What else could there be?" Marcus let out a scornful laugh, then raised the microphone in his hand. "Take off that company uniform you're wearing." As soon as he said that, the entire conference hall erupted again. The vast majority of employees looked at me with schadenfreude. Only a few people I was close with gave me sympathetic glances. When the wall falls, everyone pushes. When I was still a manager, they all kissed up to me. Now that I'd been fired, not a single person stood up to speak for me. Was this the quality of employees at a publicly listed company? In my opinion, 3 years was too short a time for the company to grow this large. It happened too fast for the Caldwell family. Seeing that I wasn't responding, Marcus's tone became impatient. "Hey, I'm talking to you. Are you pretending not to hear me?" I smiled slightly and looked at him calmly. "What if I don't take it off? In all my years, you're the first person who's dared to threaten me to my face. I wonder who gave you the guts." Marcus raised his eyebrows, his eyes full of contempt, as if he didn't take me seriously at all. "Quinn, even your wife doesn't want you anymore. What right do you have to act tough in front of me?" Hearing his words, I couldn't help but laugh out loud. "Who told you I need to rely on Vivian?" As soon as I finished speaking, several employees close to Marcus started bombarding me. "Oh wow, look who's talking. Turns out it's just the dog Vivian keeps." "Exactly. I thought you had some impressive background. Turns out you're just a freeloader, a pretty boy. If Vivian finds out about this, you'll probably be kneeling on a washboard all night." They talked and laughed, looking very excited. I quietly noted down all their names. If I'm not mistaken, you few are with Marcus, right? As an excellent businessman, sharp observation is a basic skill. From the very start of the meeting, these people had been exchanging glances with Marcus. The red envelopes they received were noticeably larger than others. Some could barely fit in their pockets. Company policy clearly stated that the annual bonuses were the same amount for everyone, regardless of rank or position. But these few were obviously different from the other employees. Marcus must have done something behind the scenes. Poor Vivian, so foolishly entrusting such an important task to him. Even I, the actual owner behind the scenes, couldn't stand watching this. "You're talking nonsense. We have no relationship with Marcus whatsoever." "That's right. We're just speaking up because we can't stand you hogging company resources. You're just a freeloader. What right do you have to question us?" I struggled to stay calm and glared hard at them. "I admit I'm better looking than all of you, and younger too, but halfway through, I suddenly raised my voice, and my gaze turned sharp. I personally hate being called a pretty boy. I hope you won't use that term again. Otherwise, I'll get angry, and the consequences will be severe." The sudden intensity I displayed scared those lackeys badly. They couldn't squeeze out a single word for ages. Seeing someone bullying his subordinates, Marcus's expression immediately changed. "You little punk. I guess I've been too nice to you. You're just some unemployed nobody who got fired from the company, and you dare lecture my employees in front of me? Let me tell you, today I'm not only firing you, I'm going to make you streak out of here." Hearing Marcus's words, I almost couldn't hold back my laughter. It seemed Boston's business world was definitely more entertaining than New York's. At least here I could watch clowns perform. "Marcus, can your